this is your quadruped balance on a stability ball. So you can see I'm just holding my hands and my knees on the ball here, and I'm going to use them to be able to help maintain my balance. That means I can press my hands forward to move the ball forward. I can be pulling my knees forward as well to do that. I can push my left hand and left knee out to the side to roll the ball left, or to the right to control it out to the right, or bring it all back. But let's look at how I got into position here in the first place. So you're going to take a stability ball. You're going to start with your feet about hip width apart. Okay, feet parallel, line yourself up with this good squat form. Knees are in line with the feet. This is going to set you up here to basically be kneeling on the ball in a good position right from the start. From there, you're then going to just roll the ball right up to your shins. So it's right between the top of my foot and my knees there, right onto my shins. And I'm going to put my hands on the ball about a foot in front of your knees there. You'll find the right positioning depending on your body type. If you're too close, it's going to be an extreme challenge, which is great. You can try that. But if you're too far forward, that means when you roll forward, your hands are falling off forward there. So try to find a good point here where as you roll forward, you end up in a more stable position with your hands generally bent underneath you and your knees underneath your hips there. And then you're gonna use the pressure pull and pressure in your hands, pressing down to the ball, or using your knees, shifting yourself around. And you're just going to try to stay stable here. As you roll forward, the moment your toes are off the ground, you are suddenly balancing. You are in your balancing move here. So take your time, find that steady balance, try to find your center here. Once you get to the point where you're able to just balance on here steady, you can add challenges. You can add challenges by simply intentionally rolling the ball forward and back, and forward and back. Or you can intentionally roll the ball right and left, and seeing if you can stay up here nice and neutral. And if you want to take it even further with a stable balance, you can then even add in raising one arm and then come back down. Or you can then try raising your left arm and then bring it back down. If you want to take it further, come back, see if you can bring your right leg up in the air and bring it back down. You'll notice you'll have to roll the ball in a particular position to get it there. And then say roll it back. So I have to roll it back a little bit. Get ready. Feel stable in my hands. And then take my left leg out in the air there. Woo! There we go. It's a challenge. You find the point of challenge for you that's going to work for you while you can still maintain form. You'll also notice that as your ball deflates and loses air over time, it's going to get easier. So a more deflated ball is going to be a little bit easier to work with. And then as you pump it up and you get it to its proper full inflation, that's where you're going to find your most difficulty with all this. So you can use that to your advantage. You can try to use a slightly deflated ball to ease yourself into this first, and then level yourself up by pumping that sucker up and go with a really stiff ball and seeing how that works. But take your time with the progressions. This is a very advanced maneuver here to try and ease into, but it can also lead to even more advanced techniques and balancing exercises. That there is your quadruped kneeling on a stability ball.